Hi, welcome back to Graveyard Sisters. It's Leslie here, and as promised I'm back in Hamilton Old Parish Church to do a video here and explore some of these amazing old tombs, graves. Yeah, it's very old and very historic in here, and I came in last week thinking that there'd be nobody here. It was a very miserable day. It was raining, and I thought I'll come in, I'll do a couple of videos, a couple of shorts, get the feel of the place before I come and show it to you guys personally. And when I got in here, there was about 30 American tourists with a historian who were all over from Texas, and they kindly let me stand in on their talk. It was random, I didn't expect it, and it was a talk on the Covenanters grave, so they let me film it, and I do apologise for the quality and the sound quality. It was so random, that was so unexpected. It was a miserable day last week, and it was raining, it was windy. The talk in the Covenanters grave is quite near a busy road. If you can maybe just see up here, there's a road. So it was quite noise polluted, so I do apologise for the sound quality, but I had to share it with you because, you know, the Covenanters is an amazing subject. It's amazing if you're interested in Scottish history. So yeah, I had to do that obviously. So I didn't have time to actually go around and look at the actual gravestones that day. I had a busy day that day, so I had to leave, obviously with all intent of coming back. So here I am. So this is Hamilton Old Parish Church in Hamilton, and this is in South Lanarkshire. And I'm going to just walk along here. So here, this is a nursery. It's an old building. It is an old building. It says here, if I could maybe zoom in, how historic. I don't know if you can see that. Except the Lord built the house, they labour in vain that built it, October 1886. So I'm not actually sure what that means. That is a nursery. So yeah, and that's a car park there. So this is the actual church. It is built by a very famous architect called, I think it was William Adam, and I'm not too sure about him, but it's in a circular design and it is quite unusual. So previously this church was known as a collegiate church, which means that the clergy at the time, it was called a college. They called it a college because the clergy wasn't just teaching the Bible and teaching about God, they were also teachers. So this is what a collegiate church was, which I didn't know. And previously this church stood beside the mausoleum where the Dukes of Hamilton were buried. Now I haven't got to that part yet, and I haven't got there to show you the mausoleum. You can't go in it, it's humongous, it's absolutely massive, but due to like flooding and disrepair, I don't think you could get in it. So the church here lay near the mausoleum, and it was used by the Dukes of Hamilton. But in 1732, if I'm correct, they decided to move it here. And this building has been in use as a church for 275 years. It's quite mind-blowing. So the graveyard, obviously, as you can see, this is very, very old. It's not in use anymore. The tombs are old, very, very old. Some are illegible, but there's a good bit of writing on a lot of them. And it's not huge, but it's big enough. So I might have to come back again, as I always say, and do maybe another video in here. Because I'd love to show you every single stone, but it's just not possible. So I'm going to just start at the beginning, guys. And let's go and look at some of these amazing old tombs. So previously I didn't think I could get in there. There's another entrance round the front that's chained up, and I didn't realise there was this back entrance here. So this is the actual church itself, 275 years old. It's very pretty in here. The weather's, again, it's not been with us, but it's very, very humid. So I'm prepared with my rain jacket. I haven't brought my umbrella fingers crossed, guys, that the rain stays off for a little while for us. And I just want to say thank you. We're up to, I think it's 149 subscribers. Can't believe it. Thank you to each and every one of you for helping our channel to grow. We are so grateful. Audrey and myself. My other half, Audrey, is actually coming over to mine tomorrow. Spend a bit of time together, so I'm looking forward to that. She's a lot better now, thankfully. Oh, don't know if you can see this squirrel. Oh, can you see it? It's a little squirrel. It's so peaceful in here. It's not even frightened. It's not even frightened. I'm a massive animal lover, guys. I love animals. So enough of me just talking. Let's go and just look at some of these tombs. Let's go and look, see what we can see here. As I say, some are illegible. I'm going to do my best. Here lies the body of James Cook, who departed the 28th of November maybe. And I'm sorry, I just can't see a date on that. And again, we've got a little icon here. I can see in October, and I can see I think that's 1790. So, not really seeing the name again. It's quite the icon. I don't think it's going to show up for you, so we're just going to keep going. So this is very, very old. This in here. This is where I get excited, because I just love the ancient graveyards and the ancient tombs. And again, so it might be hard to see a lot of this. Died the 20th December, so we've got an 1812, aged 60 maybe. So instead of spending all the video trying to, you know, look at tombs that I can't really see, I want to share what I can see with you guys. So I'm just going to keep going. This is erected by Thomas Allen as the testimony of affectionate regard to the memory of Anne Addy, his wife, who died on the 30th of January. That's my birthday. That's my birthday, 30th of January, and that's 1849, and she was only 40 years old. Big old headstone. This is, so we've got the burying place of Gavin Burns, maybe. I can't see a date. And there's Thomas Burns, and I see an 1825 for Thomas Burns. And then here I see here the son of, and again a Burns. There we go, it's a 1759. And again, obviously it's very illegible, as you can see, but we have some memento mori here. Look at the skulls, guys. And the design, and look, it's like they've got teeth, look. It's quite creepy, but quite cool. And there's some writing on the back. Too young. Oh, can't see. Again, more skulls. It's awesome. I haven't even went that far into the actual graveyard, and here's a, so we have an 1830, and this is, I think that says it's an Allen, it might be Thomas. Let's keep going. I'm going to just try and concentrate on what I can see for you. So we've got an 1826, a William, and I think that's can't get it, but if you can read that, guys, let me know. We have an 1826 Jean, maybe 80, his spouse and their children. See, these are just very, very old. In 1817, this is John Borland. He died May the 11th, 1817, aged 79 years. Let me get over here. So this is my bag. I just left it there because I'm always carrying my bag and always carrying something. So like we have 3 tombs here. 3 together. And I can see so there's a William Naismith here, the 19th of March, 1827 here, and then this one here, died, spouse who died. So I can see a 1761 up there, guys, and I don't want to just climb on it. Sorry, someone was calling there, my phone. 1861, look. Right up here. I can't go round because they're in thorns. I think that's a 1736. And the old estate here is a 1794. And that's age 58. There's a lot of jaggies here. I would have went to try and side on. There's space down here, but I don't think we would see anything in here. These are built, I think a lot of people are quite fascinated by these because they think that the coffin is actually, you know, under these slabs, but they're not. They're not, they're buried right down still. And this is buried in top, this is placed in top. So yeah, let's keep going, guys. Yes, it's very, very, very old in here. It's beautiful. You do have a little memorial that's pretty new there, so we'll go and look at that in a sec, and I'll have a look here. So we have, to the memory of Elizabeth Patterson, who died in February, and that's 1790, spouse of James Lawson, officer of excise, by whom this stone erected and the interred place of interment, is that right? Maybe not. Him and his children. And it's 1790. And this one is, look at this. I mean, this was obviously very ornate in its day. Again, it's legible, and died May 1962, guys. Oh, 1762, age 87. A burial place. These are just awesome. 1850 something, James Smith. I'll just pick up my bag as we move along, just in case someone comes in to the actual graveyard here. So we'll go around this way and we'll see what we can read. Oops. Ooh. Again, not a lot. We have this is the burial place of Gavin Burns, merchant in Hamilton, and his family, 1791. And we have these big tombs here, which are, they're partially all covered now. We can't actually see anything on them. And then over here on, so we're going to try get round here, guys, without doing damage. I was in here, Audrey will tell you, last week when I was in here after the tourists left, and I was looking at the Covenanter's grave. I turned around, slipped, right up in the air I went, my phone hit off a tombstone and I cut on my finger, and I thought, oh goodness, messaged Audrey. I says, guess what? She says, what? I've just fell. She says, oh, you okay? I says, yeah, I think it's just more my pride that was hurt. But it was a tabletop tune. It was a slab in the floor. I didn't see it, so just yep, as we call it in Scotland, arse over tits. So in memory of John Henderson, writer, who died the 25th of August, and that was 1817, and that he was only 29. Elizabeth Cook Henderson, his sister, who died the 18th of February 1848, aged 26, and his wife And she passed away also. So that was March 1848 again. She was only 30. And William Henry Henderson, and he died 1850, aged 20. So we have 1847, and he was only 29. Elizabeth Cook Henderson, 1848, and then a month later his wife passed away, and then his brother 2 years later. A lot of devastation for that family, and it's quite sad to think, you know, that they actually are interred in here under these bushes. And yeah, but it's old, isn't it? And I know there's a slab here, and I'm doing this, but I wanted to read that because I don't know how, you know, you don't know when the last person that came in here is actually read that, and that's really sad. So rest in peace. Yeah, it's really sad. But how gorgeous does that look? It's all overgrown, but it is very pretty. Very pretty. So we'll keep going. There is a lot to get through here, so I will probably do 2 videos in here. Yeah. So we have the burying place of, might be David Millen and Martha, his spouse. That must be 18, I think it's 45 there. So you can see how old this is. This place is ancient. It's ancient. There's nothing new in here at all. There's nothing new. Keep going. We've got a wee 1831 here. So this is erected by, I presume, Richard Turner, in memory of Catherine, his wife, and she died the 10th of January 1822. And we have, this stone is erected by Robert, I think it's Burns, to the memory of his spouse, who died 1786, aged 75. So we've really covered this tiny little part. We've all got all down there, all round the corner. It's very exciting. It's in here. And this place is very busy. There's a shopping centre. People are by here all the time. And I just wonder how many people stop and come in, read the history, and then go home and maybe research, you know, to see who was here. And probably not many. It's quite sad. They do all deserve to be remembered. Oh, so this is until dust shalt you return. To the glory of God, this area is dedicated to the memory of the departed and for the scattering of ashes. A book of memorial can be found in the church. That is beautiful. So inside the church, which is used till this day, unfortunately it's shut. But yeah, it's beautiful. So we will keep going, see if we can find, see it's the oldest we can find. Yeah, it's exciting. So here we've got another 17, maybe 65, not sure. Oops, be careful, there's little dents in the ground here. It's another tabletop. The intended burial place of Alexander Pyle, his wife and their family. And that's it. Just simple. Here lies the body of Agnes Hamilton, daughter of, I presume that's Archibald maybe Hamilton, who died the 6th day of April 1808, aged 5 years and 9 months. Daughter Agnes, just a little baby in there. Rest in peace, little Agnes Hamilton. This one here, it's very, writing on this is awesome, look. Here lies the body of Christian, so that must be Hamilton. I'm not sure what that word says. To John Thompson Slater, and the burying place of their children, and that is 1780, guys. So this is all I've covered since I've came in, just this little part here. I could go on forever. We'll keep going, and we have the burying place of, I think that may be Nathaniel, 1803. This is appointed, I think it is, burying place. This is the appointed burying place of John Watson, his spouse, and their children. 1801. So peaceful. It is utterly peaceful in here. It's amazing. Love it. So we do have some memento mori on this one, but unfortunately this is quite sad. This is the skull, which is, you know, memento mori, and then we have the hourglass. So we are looking at 1700s for this. This is typical of the 1700 period, and it's just a shame that it's just a shame, but time, isn't it? It's time, and here we go. In true Scottish form, guys, here comes the rain. You can see aged 11 years, 1817. The intended burying place of John Andrew and his wife and children, 1794. It's just everywhere I look. And here again, it's a very old one here, guys, look. We've got 1735. And that could be what this person done as a trade. That could be a tool. And that would show what they done, you know, that person. So it's T and P and A, and it's very old, very, very old. Over here we've got a collection over here of all different tombs. Burial place, so again it's another 1700 one. It's hard to read, and we'll just keep going and keep going. So I hope you are all well. I hope you are all well, keeping well. I wonder if you have all got anything good planned for the weekend. See, Audrey's coming over, so we're looking forward to spending some time with her. We're going out on Saturday, and we're going to meet her brother and his partner, so it'll be good. Look at this, look, the sun's coming, look at that coming through, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. It is, you know, unlike the old forgotten part of Blantyre Cemetery that was in, this is peaceful, it's beautiful. The feeling of peace in here is serene. I'm loving it in here. I say that in every graveyard, but 1782. This one intrigued me the last time I came in because of the colour. I actually thought it was because it was wet, but I don't know. Has this been repainted? Look, it's so, you know, black. It's black. Like it's been repainted in time. So this stone is erected by, I'm really struggling with that, guys. I'm struggling. Got a wet hand now. I'm struggling to pick that up. But you know, look at the colour of it. Black. This is 17.99. This is the burying place of John Selkirk, his wife and his children, and their children, 1798. They were just meant to stand the test of time, weren't they? Absolutely beautiful. So we're seeing another little... So that's the 1751 under there, guys. A 1796. George, his wife and their children, 1804. And this would have been really grand in its time too, like, but unfortunately time's just not been good to it. And again, extremely illegible. Yeah, but this is only this tiny little section that we've covered, guys. And here is the entrance of this beautiful Collegiate Church in Hamilton, which has been here for 275 years. It's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Still used to this day. So I will link in the description box all the information about this church for you all to go and read for yourselves. And this is just this little part, just one little section. See what else we can find for you. Again, I'm just looking for what I can read out. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. There is beauty in the dark, beauty in death. Death comes to us all and we have to accept it. But we also don't want to remember people who have came before us. It's all these people who are here, lived in this place that I come shopping in. Everything would have been so different. The buildings, everything would have looked different. People's way of life. The traffic wouldn't have went across those cars. You know, there would have been no traffic, no traffic lights. Beautiful, beautiful building. Beautiful graveyard. So, usually by this point I don't want to do anything too long because I don't want everyone to switch off and go, oh, you know, that's it, that's enough. But I've only been in here for 28 minutes and I feel like I could just keep going. So I'm going to do a few more and then I'm going to go and do the other side of the graveyard and that will be part 2. So let's just keep going just now. This is erected by James Harris and his wife Helen Hales in the memory of their son John Harris, who died the 19th of December 1859, aged 2 years and 2 months only. A little baby. Little baby. Some more slabs. More in here. I don't know what this is over here. I'm quite intrigued, so I'm going to go and explore. Let's go and explore. Don't know, like, oh no, just more graves, yeah. More graves. So, this is lovely. This looks like the nature's just took over again, hasn't it? And reclaimed, but The old saying, isn't it? Dust to dust, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You just go back to being part of the earth again. So beautiful. So we've got a John. John something or other who died. And that's a 1760, guys, age 42. The burial place of Mary Hench. And I'm not sure if that's 1715 maybe. They're just so old that they're just so old, guys. 1805. How gorgeous this is. Let's just keep going. I'll go a little longer. See what else I can find for you. Yep, illegible, but it's just very, very pretty in here. Very pretty. It's to the memory of John Davis, merchant Hamilton, who died January 1805. This is intended for the burial place of his heirs. This is the burying place, it's just illegible. The burying place of James Hamilton and his wife and their children, 1799. So much to explore, so much to see, guys. So I'm going to leave this for part 1, and then I'm going to go and explore the other side, and I will do a part 2. So thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you like this video. Thanks for all your support. Take care, everyone.